I am sure everyone who watches my videos are familiar with the animation company Flying Bark Productions, who worked on shows like Glitch Techs, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and the heavily underrated Lego Monkie Kid. Now, all of these shows here have one thing in common, and that's they all fall under the Flying Bark Productions curse. Now, this isn't an official term the internet calls it, it's just a pattern I noticed in their projects, where the company just never gets a chance to finish the show they are currently working on. So, this video will be talking about the effect that this curse had on the production of their shows. So, the shows I'll be talking about today are Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Lego Monkie Kid, and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I first want to talk about Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and I'll for now be calling it Rise of the TMNT because I don't want to keep using my voice. So, when it first released, saying it was controversial would be an understatement. People complained about the design and the more goofy tone of the show, that it eventually led to low viewership, all because of the art style of the show, leading many people to disregard the animation quality itself. So, you guys know the saying, you never know what you have until it's gone? That's literally what happened with the show. The low viewership told Nickelodeon to cancel the show and cut the second season's episode count in half. Now, the news alerted the small community of people who actually still watch the show to go spread the word for people to see it, and a chance to get it revived. So, people watched the show, and they ended up loving it for its animation quality, charming voice cast, and the fight scenes of the show, and especially the fight scenes of the show. The new demand for the show ended up convincing Nickelodeon to greenlight the movie that the creators had already planned, and the movie did pretty well, receiving positive reviews from both critics and audience. And today, the Rise of the TMNT fandom is still demanding for the show's revival. Now, let's talk about Monkie Kid. Lego Monkie Kid is a show pitched by the LEGO Group, based on the Journey to the West story, in which they gave full creative control to a team to make the show while they handled the products like the Lego sets. Unlike Ninjago, which is a more advertisement, commercial-like show, Monkie Kid was a more flexible project, in which the creators could go wild. Tasking Flying Bark to bring their vision to life, the show did everything it could to be the best product it can be, even if it meant removing multiple appearances of Lego sets or characters in the show. The show ended up winning multiple awards, gaining praise for its animation and character designs, and bringing in people who aren't even fans of LEGO to watch the show as well, along with it being a massive hit in Southeast Asia. But with great power comes great responsibility. With Monkie Kid being massively popular in the online space, despite not receiving proper releases on TV or any streaming service, it, along with shows like Glitch Techs and Rise of the TMNT, gave Flying Bark a great portfolio in terms of animation quality, which led to multiple studios contacting them for animation work on their shows. Avatar Studios tasked them with creating the Last Airbender animated movie trilogy for theaters, and Marvel Studios reached out to them to animate some of their shows, which were What If and the massively underrated Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. With all these projects piling up, Flying Bark had to put down Monkie Kid after its 4th season in order to work on the other projects. With LEGO not wanting to cancel the show due to its popularity and the wishes of the creator, they handed off Monkie Kid to WildBrain Studios to finish the show. Lastly, I want to talk about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. This was the first Disney Channel exclusive Marvel show, and one that existed in a universe adjacent to the MCU, due to the mention of events from previous film and celebrity cameos being the actors guest starring as their characters in the MCU. Moon Girl follows Lunella Lafayette, a 13-year-old African-American girl genius, and according to the comics, is the smartest Marvel character due to her inhuman gene. Being different than most Marvel shows, it was geared both towards kids and teenagers, following the format of most Disney Channel Saturday morning cartoons, having a Villain of the Week plotline, along with a comic book-inspired art style, and the fact that it's also a very music-oriented show, having a Song of the Week for every battle Moon Girl does, reflecting the villain she's fighting, being presented with a unique color palette and animation for every highlight fight. The show was also very well received for its brilliant animation, music, and representation for people of all cultures and under the rainbow. After Part 1 of Season 2 officially aired, Disney announced that Moon Girl would not proceed with a Season 3 and was officially cancelled, and the show will finish off with Season 2 Part 2 with 10 more episodes to conclude the show, and the reason for the cancellation was due to low viewership for the first season on Disney+. Though unlike Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Moon Girl had even less viewership and an even smaller fan base, so the demand for attempts to revive the show were pretty futile. Now, if you noticed, most of these shows were screwed over due to studio interference or suffering from success, though the curse for now seems to be broken, since the studio's receiving more work from bigger companies like Avatar Studios, and also the fact that they managed to conclude the Marvel's What If without much trouble. I don't really have a conclusion for this video, so all I can say is, please watch the shows I talked about, and the Avatar films whenever they come out in theaters. Now, please check out these videos on the end screen here, and that's all I have for you folks. Thanks for watching.